feel the ramifications of this. And what we're seeing right now with the wildfires and the massive hurricanes and all these catastrophes, it doesn't get better than this, okay? It doesn't get better than this. It slowly becomes worse.
It would damage the entire planet, not just a house. No.
The entire planet. Okay, well, as it's damaging, will it hit this one house in particular that's right on the coast of New Jersey? It's my ex-wife's house that needed to be hit. Can we make that happen?
Every year around this time, Santa's busy preparing for a trip up in the sky with his reindeer friends. This December, he'll be joined by a celestial pal. Comet Leonard, aka the Christmas comet, will blaze toward the sun and travel close to Earth earlier than expected.
Just a few days after NASA launched a spacecraft it hopes will push an asteroid traveling toward Earth off course, comes a new comedy covering similar ground.
NASA launching a spacecraft overnight on a rare mission to crash into an asteroid.
For the first time in the new Netflix comedy Don't Look Up, it's about a comet hurtling straight toward Earth.
You could soon see another comet in our sky.
A comet that was discovered in January is finally expected to be visible with binoculars.
The recently discovered comet is on its way into the inner solar system. It's known as Comet Leonard.
And this was discovered earlier this year, but it's going to be brightest through the month of December.
Your breathing is stressing me out.
This will affect the entire planet.
I know, but it's like so stressful.
The Comet Leonard, named after him, is different.
This comet is getting closer to the sun and closer to the Earth. So that gives us the opportunity to see it as it brightens.
It's not just different from a scientific standpoint, but from a personal standpoint as well.
It's very gratifying and humbling as well. I never dreamed, as a young boy out there in the backyard, that I'd ever get a chance to discover something that's really special and really unique like this comet is.
A lifetime in the making, Leonard calls this the cosmic jackpot.
And again, discovered this year. So once in a lifetime to see a newly discovered comet. It doesn't get better than that.
But it isn't potentially going to happen. It is going to happen.
Exactly, 99.78% to be exact.
Oh, good. Okay, so it's not 100%.
Well, scientists never like to say 100%.
Call it 70% and let's move on.
Enjoy the marvel of what we know about them. Enjoy the mystery of the things that we still don't know about them, and appreciate it for what it is, just a beautiful cosmic object.
It doesn't take long to see that the comet is a metaphor for climate change, with the world split between believers and skeptics. And while there's nothing funny about global annihilation, the movie is a comedy through and through.
What if we have to go to the bathroom?
We'll lay out some newspaper for you. Grab you a can of Febreze.
Can we just call it a potentially significant event?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just in time for Christmas, the end of the world.
There's a comet headed directly towards Earth.
In the new movie, Don't Look Up, out this month in theaters and on Netflix, a giant comet is on a collision course with planet Earth.
This comet is what we call a planet killer.
That is correct.
The spacecraft known as DART, lifted off from California's Vandenberg Space Force Base, NASA is trying to find out if it's possible to knock a speeding space rock off course if one were to ever threaten Earth. If all goes well, it will slam head-on into a targeted asteroid next fall. We should point out the asteroid is no danger to Earth. It's just a good target for testing out the potentially planet-saving technology.
So people, I've done a video on this before, but we're going to go into more depth. As you clearly hear them say, they want to build this device that will be able to attach to an asteroid, and possibly blow it up, right? But what about the other thousands and thousands of asteroids that are going to be in the debris tail of Nibiru, aka Planet X, aka the Destroyer, and whatnot, right? You tell us that, how are you gonna, so what? Maybe all these rocket launches that you lot do, these missile launches, I've always wondered this, I've always thought that this is probably the purpose of all these rockets and all these countries, buying all these rockets. What is it really for, you know what I mean? Is it really for just a war strike, or is it an incoming threat that you're really building these things for? It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Let's carry on.
Are we not being clear? We're trying to tell you
that the entire planet is about to be destroyed.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's, just something we do around here. We just keep the bad news light.
Right, it helps the medicine go down.
Did you feel like I have to do a comedy?
Yeah, because if we're laughing, we can deal with stuff. It's when we get, overwhelmed with depression or despair, that's when things get hard.
So what we're gonna do then, we're just gonna write it off and have a laugh and turn it into a comedy situation that this is what's happening. So instead of you telling the people the truth, you'd rather turn it into a comedy and put it in Hollywood. This is the respect that we get, people, for the land that we've built, for all you guys out there that are working, right? Your taxpayers' money, what it really goes to. I'm sure you've worked that out by now. But yeah, people, this is what it is, and the best way they can do it is just turn it into a big joke, a comedy. A comedy. Anyway, people, just thought I'd share that with you. Make sure you hit the like button. I don't ask for much from the people. I don't ask for donations or anything like that. The most you can do, is just hit the like button, okay? And have a great weekend. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.